What's good guys, Frunk here. In today's video, I'm going to show you the most efficient way to play Buried. This includes building 2 complete traps, permanent mystery box, opening jug, and turning the power on, all on round 1. Obviously, first we're going to draw the Remington. We're actually going to skip Quick Revive right now. I'll show you why later. Stepping out of this room, go ahead and head to the power room and switch on the power. Immediately after the power, we're going to head straight into the chalk room. Make sure to sprint across this leap right here. Heading over into the chalk room, you're going to see a bunch of different wall buys. In my case, I'm going to use the AN94. They all grant 1,000 points, so it really doesn't matter which one you choose. We're going to go over here by Leroy's jail cell and go ahead and draw our wall buy. And after we draw this wall buy, we're going to go ahead and get another one from the chalk room. Again, it doesn't matter which one you grab, they all grant 1,000 points. And once you draw your last chalk, you're going to want to go over here into Leroy's jail cell, and the key will always be right here, nowhere else. Unlock it real quick for him. And getting Leroy out round 1 is pretty tech, I will admit. He'll knock over that barrier, and once he knocks over that barrier, you're going to go way back to the power room we were earlier, and in the same spot you're going to want to go into this hallway by the cash register, and the candy will be in one of 2 places, right here in my spot or the one that I just aimed at prior. And yeah, we'll go all the way back to Leroy, and once we get Leroy back to the mystery box, he's going to go ahead and nail it down for us. And what I mean by that is here, I'll show you. So you're going to go ahead and knife Leroy, and he'll sprint intermittently, he'll stop, but knife him a bunch. And make sure he's facing away from the box. So as you kind of turn him around, you feed him away from the box. Make sure his feet are away from the box. And he'll smash it down for you. And once the box is smashed down, that'll grant you permanent mystery box. Heading to the general store, you're going to find every single trap part, and I mean literally every single one in the map. You're going to go ahead and build the trample steam, and once you've grabbed the motor and built it, you're going to come back up here and grab this fucking thing I've seen on Tom and Jerry, and once you build that, you're going to grab every single other trample steam part. Now that you've built the trample steam, you're going to want to come over to this roof right here. Once you're at the roof, place the trample steam at the very closest ledge you possibly can, and launch yourself into the speed cola room. Once you're in the speed cola room, go down this hallway until you're met with another barricade. This will allow you a new permanent way to get quick revive, and you have quick revive now. On the topic of perks, we have to open up jug now. So what you're going to do for this is we're going to go ahead and go into the saloon. Now getting in the saloon is going to be a little tricky because we only have 330 points. Now we're going to get some chalk, so let's go get some chalk, and then once we come back from getting that, our trample steam is still sitting where we put it first. So we're going to launch back into the speed cola room and draw on this question mark. In this case it's going to be the AK-74U for me. And we're going to go back to the saloon, and once we get our trample steam, we're going to place it again on the very closest ledge, and we're going to kind of line it up with that gap across where I'm looking right here, and we're going to go across here with our chalk in hand, and we're going to draw the very last chalk, and this will grant us another 1,000 points. Now we can open the saloon doors and get another booze bottle for Leroy. This booze bottle will allow you to open up Juggernog, and Leroy will of course destroy the barricade like a fucking maniac. Anyway, after all that, you're going to go back into the general store, and you're going to find a part right here on the counter, and you can buy the door on the back. Since I have 760, I'm going to do that, build the parts, and of course that's just the cogwheel. You're going to find the other part right here on the floor. I think it could only spawn in that room. And there's, yes, this saw blade part. It's always in the barrel. It's nowhere else ever. And that's the 3rd part. There's 4 parts required. And the last little crankshaft part is kind of meticulous to find. It's always on the shelf right here. That's the last part. That's the head chopper. And we're going to place this by jug, because we are building a self-automated trap system here. Usually you place it on the left wall. You never want to place it on the right wall, because if you place it on the right wall, it'll chop towards you. And you always wanted to chop away so you can at least pick it up easier. So this is what we're going to do right here. Yeah, right there. Then, of course, we're going to come back and grab our trample steam from the top of the roof on the saloon. And we're going to go back to Jug and place the trample steam right in front of our head shopper. So there you have it. There is your self-automated trap system and Jug and power and permanent mystery box all in round 1. Now that it's round 2, let's just watch it happen, bro.